Vincent William Van Gogh was a post-impressionist painter whose work, notable for its beauty and emotion, influenced the 20th century art. He was born in Netherlands on the 3rd of March in 1853. Van Gogh was raised in a religious family. When he was a 15-year-old boy, he was forced to leave school and go to work because his family was struggling financially. He started working at his uncle's firm of art dealers. He began to visit art galleries in his spare time. In 1880, he decided to move to Brussels and became an artist. 5 years after, he moved to Paris and painted what he considered that would be his first masterpiece, Potato Eaters, but his brother Theo believed the painting would not be well received in the French capital. Van Gogh was such a passionate painter and he argued with other painters about their works. In 1888, he was living in Arles, a village near Paris. There he felt himself feeling sick. In addition to suffer physical illness, his psychological health was declining. Theo was worried and offered money to Paul Gauguin in order to go watch over Vincent. But they argued constantly, and one night Paul walked out. Van Gogh followed him. They were having an argument and Paul cut off Van Gogh's ear. Then he paid for a prostitute named Rachel, and he offered her his ear, asking her to keep this object carefully. We currently don't know if it was an accident or if Gauguin really meant to do that. Both keeping secret what happened and told the police that it was a self-injury to protect Paul. Van Gogh has never confirmed anything. After that, he decided to move to the St. Paul de Mausole Asylum. People of Arles signed a petition saying that he was dangerous. He began painting in the hospital. Then he moved to Auders, rented a room, and tried to suicide. Finally, he died at the age of 37 as a poor man with a gunshot wound. Although he died in the most poverty, Vincent Van Gogh is considered one of the greatest Dutch painters. He has done many paintings. Some of Van Gogh's most well-known artworks include The Starry Night that he painted when he was in the asylum in 1889 and Sunflowers. He painted 2 series of sunflowers in Arles when Paul Gauguin stayed with him. In fact, Paul, who was also a painter, has a painting whose name is Van Gogh Painting Sunflowers. So, what have I told on Van Gogh? I think he has a very interesting and difficult life, and I believe it's amazing how he could die so poor and he lived all his life with no money, and nowadays his paintings cost millions of dollars. I even visited the MoMA Museum in New York where is this painting in order to watch it.